I gotta turn off the air for a little bit. Pinche mosquito. Como quiera, we're gonna be like this the whole time, but oh well. Two things you need is air and fuel, obviously. So, I don't know if it's a fuel problem. The fuel pump does kind of turn on. Let me see if I can. Let me see. You can hear it. I'm assuming it's priming. But just to be on the safe side and be sure, I'm gonna take it off from the fuel rail, unclip it, turn it on. If it shoots out fuel, then we're good. Maybe bad gas, I don't know. But try to turn it over, shoot it with some starter fluid to see if it's the fuel. Didn't get nothing, which you should. Then I jumped over to the spark side, or to the distributor or the coil pack. This is your main coil pack. These are, from what I've heard, tendency to go out. So I just did that test where take it off, get an extra one that you have laying around, hook it up to a spark plug, and then once you turn over the key, obviously you should see spark, or if not, you should be seeing spark wherever you're grinding out. I was grinding out on the knife, but I could hear it. So the coil pack's good. Where'd that fucker go? Oh, here it is. All right, so put that back on. So you'll know that your problem's from maybe here to there to the distributor. I do plan on taking off the distributor, or just the cap, clean it off, make sure there's no corrosions where the contact points are, and then we'll go from there. But let me give y'all a little bullshit what I'm dealing with. So every time you do it, the fuel pump does prime. So like I said, I highly doubt it's a fuel problem, but always got to double check. Shit. All right, so I do try to record while I do this whole process, but it's kind of hard because my phone don't got no damn tripod or nothing. I can't stand it on nothing. If not, it's gonna fall. And being in the sun, it's gonna heat if I have it anywhere. And just constant movement isn't really gonna get you the best shit. So I'd just rather do it whenever I finish and then explain it to y'all to make it quicker. Yesterday, took off the steps so I can get under there, do whatever I had to do, take out the transmission. I was gonna take out the transmission, well, just the motor itself, but like I said, I'm already gonna, damn, I think I'm gonna set that plug. That was still weird. I'm gonna end up cleaning this whole shit as best as possible, like I did the OBS before. So I might as well just took everything out. It was a pain in the ass. But I took the steps off to get under there to be able to get all the harnesses off or whatever's connected to the transmission. Motor, I was trying to fire it again. I do get fuel pressure. I checked on the rail. I do get spark, so I don't know what it is yet. I put oil in it because I knew it was dry. I'm assuming, as you can see, it does fucking leak. And then I didn't think about it until last minute. I put water in the radiator, and it started to leak out the side of the block on the left side, in the freeze plug area. So I'm not sure if it's the freeze plug or the block is cracked. And this side as well, it started leaking. Very minimal, but I won't be able to tell if there's a real leak as far as the block or freeze plug or gasket or something until I pressure wash it. But yeah, I might as well go ahead and just take everything out. I'm go get some more degreaser. Fuck it, some motor as best as possible, easy, without fucking anything up. But I was already getting aggravated. It was getting hung up in a bunch of stuff, and then they're just fucking rocking it back and forth until it came out and ended up messing up the lines, the transmission lines that go to the radiator. So I gotta find the lines. Point right there. All right. Can't tell this is sweat or water before. I don't want this in my eyes. Alright, so when we first got the truck, we just pressure washed it because we didn't have degreaser. But we had little. I'm gonna go buy another one. Sprayed it as much as I could. All this, if you tallarle más o menos, you get somewhat of a color out, but try to degrease everything as possible, even in the engine, well, in the transmission tunnel, the transmission cross member on this side and that side of the frame, and then under the cab into, which I really want to jump into because it's nasty, and so I can put something in here. I need to how you say it, get this inside with the vacuum cleaner again, and then I'm gonna spray a mist of degreaser just to make sure everything's good and clean, and then let it sit. Do some of that, maybe some bed liner that I did on the OBS, or what I could do, what it would take to convert this into a V8 would just be the computer, all this harness, all this right here, and that should be it. Obviously all the transmission wires, all that on the bottom, I don't think it needs to be changed, but I know from behind the dash to convert everything to be a V8 should be done as well. So possibly taking out the dash or laying it down. You know, it's just already cracked. All this is like a cover. As long as nothing else cracked, I'll be fine. Just take this out, lay it out, take out the harness, put another one in as far as the V8 harness, and we should be good. Take the bed off, so y'all know the process. 1, 2, 3, same on the other side. Filler neck, disconnect it, pick it up. It's a dream having this hoist. Connect it here, there. Watch it, or hoist it from the middle, pick it up. It might sag a little bit, but if you can get the front up, pull it out, and then get, like I did, get these military jack stands in the rear to keep it suspended, and then just let it down, let the nose hit. And right now I just have it on a piece of chair, or on an old chair. This little I-beam shit hoist, money well spent. Very useful in a bunch of stuff. So as far as this, same process as before on the OBS. Disassemble, clean, paint, take whatever we don't need to take off the bump stops. Hey yo, amen. Some wind noise, but the flip kit I took off the 3rd gen, I was trying to see if it fits this, and lo and behold, it'll work. Same size and everything. So I tried looking up a flip kit for this year model. I could only find one on Amazon, and it was somewhat cheap, and it didn't have no reviews, so I was kind of iffy about it, but that's good. So we're gonna do a flip kit. In the process, I'm taking out taking everything else apart to disassemble, clean it, paint it, and then put the flip kit on. Ahorita ya les conecté todos, everything whatever I can do here, so I can either take it out or leave it at this height, and then pick up the cab as much as possible, or the frame as much as possible, take out the leaves, clean them up a little bit better where I couldn't get it, paint it, and stop it back in and put the flip kit out. The good thing I like about this truck that I've noticed so far is on most of these, or most vehicles, like these kind of brackets are either welded or riveted on, and you can't really take them off for more, let's just say, clearance. So what you would have to do is either pull them out or just let it hang as far as you can. Right here, I just took it out from here, from these two, dropped it down. I could pick up the body or the frame even more if I wanted to, but this height is fine. All I had to do was disconnect it from here, from the frame, bent the line a little bit to get more clearance. Y luego, ahorita vamos a take these little brackets off from where the previous exhaust was, clean it up, clean the frame, and then we'll tackle this. Like I said, I got this kit from, I got this kit from the 3rd gen, from MaxTrack. I think it goes like this. This little hole goes in the back. Clean this up too with the wire wheel, or if not, the sanding disc. Just get a little light pass and take all the rust off to have a clean surface. Other than that, it looks to be, you can see that little gap there. So what I'm end up doing either, I mean, yeah, what I'm gonna end up doing to make it work is just grind it down a little bit, maybe like a good eighth, or yeah, like a good eighth on both sides, and we should be sitting flush on the actual axle. Y luego viene like this, like most flip kits do, and then you got this top piece to hold everything together. So this, and then on the bottom, luego that, and then we're gonna put the drop shackles in the rear, and then set it at the lowest position. So I forgot what this kit is. I think it's 4 to 5 or 5 to 6. So this is 4 inches itself, which is, I'm assuming, measuring the diameter of the actual axle, and then some. Y luego you get the last 2 out of the 2 slots you get out of your drop shackle. Got this one cut. All you do is cut at an angle wherever you can. And there's a weld in the middle that I didn't notice until last minute. Do it on that side. So what you gotta do, get this sucker where you see the weld, just penetrate it until you see where it starts to crack, and then you can start lifting up and prying up. With the pry bar, you can see right here I did deeper cuts because I wasn't getting it out. And I'm like, okay, maybe I gotta go in a little bit deeper, and then I noticed the weld. So that one's all right, gonna paint it. This one came a little bit better. The one on the bottom, I'm gonna just leave it like that. I don't feel like fucking with it too much, so I'm gonna just try to beat it in there, paint it, and we should be good. I'm gonna do another pass of this tomorrow. We're gonna let this dry, see what it does, how dull it gets, how shiny, whatever. Either way, we're gonna do another pass in the back, and then we might do a light Mr. Clear just to keep it a little protected, because I did it on the OBS. It lasted somewhat good, but there's some areas where I know where I didn't clean it good. It already started to flake off a little bit, so I'll make sure I prep this one a little bit better. We don't need to do no C-notch because there's gonna be double work, which I don't know if these are completely welded or not. Then I'm already, yeah. So I'm assuming as long as I cut this out, this little insert piece, I'm assuming all this was is just to bolt the bump stop, because I don't see no other welds. But if I can somewhat sopetear estos, knock that piece off, and then if needed, we can order a C-notch or make a C-notch myself.